So you've probably heard of bet builders and you'll have seen bookies giving out loads of free bets on them. But did you know that you can lock in guaranteed profit from these offers every single time? In this video, we're going to take a detailed look into what bet builders are. We'll be exploring why bookies love them so much and how you can use them to lock in guaranteed profits using matched betting. So whether you're a seasoned pro or you're new to match betting, by the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to make bet builders a profitable part of your match betting arsenal. First things first, what exactly is a bet builder? Basically, a bet builder is something offered by many bookies that allows you to combine multiple bets in a single match. Think of it like an accumulator, but instead of backing different teams across different matches, a bet builder is centered around just one match. So let's break that down with an example. Let's suppose there's a big footy match coming up between Man United and Liverpool. With a bet builder, you can combine selections like Man United to win, over 2.5 goals, and both teams to score. So, hypothetically, let's say Man United win the match 2-1. The bet builder would be a winner because all three outcomes have happened. Man United won the match, there was 3 goals in the game, so there was over 2.5, and both teams scored. But if only one of the 3 outcomes don't happen, so let's say Man United win 3-0, Man United won, so you got that right. There was 3 goals in the game, so you got over 2.5 right. But both teams didn't score. So the entire bet would be a loser. Bookies love bet builders because they're similar to ACCAs. The more poor value selections you add to your bet slip, the bigger the margin is for them. And usually with bet builder bets, the bookies' odds for each component are generally very poor value. So you can start to see why they like to advertise them and offer bonuses and free bets on bet builders. But here's where it gets really interesting for match bettors. Despite the poor value, you can use bet builders to lock in guaranteed profit regardless of the outcome. And there's loads of these types of offers, so you'll be making plenty of profit quite quickly. So you're probably wondering, how exactly do you make guaranteed profit from bet builders? After all, they do seem pretty complicated with so many possible combinations. But don't worry, that's exactly what I'm going to show you. So let's start with why you'd want to use bet builders in the first place. One of the main reasons is the flexibility that they offer. You're not limited to just one type of market. You can combine various markets in creative ways to maximize your potential payout. The flexibility also allows you to tailor your bets based on specific offers that the bookmakers are running. The key here is understanding how to break down your bet builder into components that can be laid off on a betting exchange. So while it's true that betting exchanges don't offer direct lay markets for custom bet builders, you can still lay your bets by finding existing markets that cover the outcomes that you've selected. Sounding complicated? Don't worry. I'm going to show you a tool that you can use to find suitable bet builders easily later in the video. So let's say you've created a bet builder with the following selections: a draw, under 2.5 goals in the match, and both teams to score. Now at first glance, this might seem difficult to lay off, but if you break it down, you realise that there's only one possible outcome for that combination, and that's if the game finishes 1-1. So you'd simply lay the 1-1 correct score on the exchange. Here's how to work it out. The draw selection narrows down the possible results to scores like 0-0, 1-1, 2-2, and so on. Then, because you've selected under 2.5 goals in the match, there can only be a maximum of 2 goals in the match for your bet builder to win. So this leaves 2 possible outcomes, 0-0 and 1-1. And finally, because you've also selected both teams to score, that means 0-0 is no longer an option, leaving 1-1 as the only possible correct score that matches all of your bet builder selections. So by laying 1-1 correct score on the betting exchange, you're effectively covering your bet builder bet. That will allow you to lock in guaranteed profit no matter what the outcome, as long as you've calculated your stakes correctly. So how can you know which combinations of bets can be laid? That's where the Bet Builder Helper tool makes this process super simple. Here's how it works. First, you select your bookie and the number of selections that you want in your bet builder. Then the tool will show you a range of options that are allowed by that specific bookmaker. Alongside these options, the tool also provides the corresponding lay market that will cover the bet. So you can quickly and easily find a lay market that matches your bet builder, allowing you to lay your bet and lock in a profit regardless of the outcome. The Bet Builder Helper tool will cover the majority of Bet Builder offers that you do, But what if your bet builder is a bit more complex and can't be easily covered by a single lay market? That's where our multi-lay bets calculator comes into play. This is another really powerful tool that helps you lay off more complex bet builders. It's really useful when your bet builder consists of selections that can lead to multiple possible outcomes. So, for example, suppose your bet builder includes a draw and under 2.5 goals, just those two selections. In this case, there are two possible scores that could result in a winning bet builder, 0-0 and 1-1. So to cover these outcomes, you need to place two separate lay bets, one against 0-0 and one against 1-1. The multi-lay bets calculator helps you calculate the exact stakes that you need to place at the exchange for each lay bet to ensure you lock in a profit. This is really powerful because it allows you to cover even the most complex bet builders, turning what seemed like a risky bet for regular punters into guaranteed profit as a match better. Now you're probably thinking, yes, this all sounds great, but how much can I really make from bet builders with match betting? Well, by including bet builders into your match betting strategy and regularly taking advantage of them, you can expect to make around about 200 quid-ish each month. And that's on top of what you're already making with other match betting offers. So how do you get started? The first step is to go to Outplayed Reloads offers page. You'll find all of the best bet builder offers there that are available each day. All you need to do is open an offer to see the full instructions of how to complete it and lock in profit. Next, you'll want to familiarise yourself with the bet builder feature on whichever bookies you'll be using. Each bookie might have a slightly different interface, but the basic concept is the same. You'll want to start by navigating to the match you're interested in and looking for the bet builder tab. Once you've found the bet builder area, you basically just start adding the selections in which you found on the bet builder helper tool, then place your bet and go and lay it off on the exchange to lock in a profit, regardless of the outcome. So you can see bet builders will really boost your match betting profits, and when you're using them alongside other offers listed on Outplayed, you'll be surprised at just how much money you can make from match betting, which we look into in this video on screen now.